Welcome to Fire Leo Tarot. I am a tarot reader and intuitive. Shout out to all my lovely Fire Leos. So today, Leo, I pulled two cards for you from this deck, and we got the card Date. So this is talking about meeting someone new and finally like getting back out there, right? Like I feel like there's this energy with you with the renewal. You see the Death card is here, so there's major transformation that is happening in your life, especially in your love life. I feel like there's some Leos who are a little bit like I'm getting the word coy, right? Or you're a little bit weary of getting back out there because you might have had something toxic going on in the past. But with Coffee Cup, this indicates like meeting and conversing, kind of being in the moment with someone. And Leo, I'm just going to say this. I don't know if this is this newer person or the past person that things ended with, but someone is watching you, okay, via social media, possibly somebody who could have gaslit you, who was very much burdensome. But I feel like nonetheless, the Leo is still getting back out there. So let's see what is at the center of your attention at this time. Then I'm going to pull for the person who you could be dating, this new person. Okay, what is the center of Leo's attention at this time? Ooh, King of Pentacles. I like this. Okay, 111 on the timer. Shout out to the King of Pentacles, okay? Because this is somebody who, for whatever reason, Leo, I don't know if you met this person yet or what, but they bring you great peace of mind, right? Because the King of Pentacles is all about showing stability. This is all about long-term commitment. You could also be feeling like you're in your King of Pentacles energy, right? Where you're thinking like, you know what, I'm not even going to spend my time on petty stuff. If someone wants to take me out or show interest in me, then yes, I'm going to go, right? But I'm still going to focus on me because I feel like you've cultivated a level of peace in your life, Leo, that you're not going to allow to be disrupted. Okay, so give me more. Give me more on this King of Pentacles energy here for the Leo. Okay, we have the Four of Wands. All right, so this is letting me know that soon there's going to be some sort of celebratory energy overcoming you, and hence that makes a lot of sense, Leo, because you're in a very peaceful place. Even though somebody could still be watching you, contacting you, I feel like you're doing good at like blocking them, like, get away. All right, but with the Four of Wands, this is my 1111 halfway to marriage card. Okay, you could be dealing with somebody born in February. I'm getting February 11th, perhaps. Okay, so let me know down below in the comments. But with the Four of Wands, this is saying that you're going to be feeling like something more committal is on your horizon. Some of my Leos might have also been having a burst of energy. I don't know if you're on a diet, a cleanse, you're getting better sleep, you're feeling more renewed, okay? Because the color yellow reminds me of a lot of excitement. So let me know what's going on in your life, because I feel like something was burdensome that you're trying to release, or you're almost there. Okay, so let's get more on this. Why is this Four of Wands here? What is this celebratory energy? You are meeting someone new. You are dating. Okay, the Hierophant. Nine of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. So first of all, the Leo is single as fuck, period. Okay, Nine of Pentacles is somebody who is thriving, abundant, beautiful, or handsome. Just that's all there is to the Nine of Pentacles, right? Somebody who is very financially independent. Big energy on your finances. Okay, I don't know, your love life could be in shambles or was, right? But the money is looking right. The money is no longer funny. I repeat, the money is no longer funny, Leo. So if you've been trying to like climb some sort of corporate ladder, or even some of you guys have been working on some sort of field of study, perhaps going to a mentor and trying to do things like in a more orthodox fashion, whether you have signed up for a class, maybe you're looking at a lot of different YouTube videos to kind of up your education. I feel like this is a very auspicious time to do so. So even though like this newer person, I feel like you're dating someone or you're trying to get yourself back out there, you are very much the focus of of your life at this time. And I really like this because your main concern is you transforming. But let's get more of this, because why is the Hierophant here? This could talk about higher commitment. So you're dating somebody. Yeah, Six of Pentacles. Okay, so this is someone that you feel comfortable with. There's a level of reciprocity here. I feel like even if I'm not sure where you live, but you might feel like, oh, there's not much to do, or you're not like the typical person who wants to just go out to eat. You want to do something more fun or more meaningful. And I feel like this is the kind of person who's like down with it. It's like, all right, well, today I want to just simply go to some sort of museum or something like that. And your person is very open to it. Like they like doing things like that too. All right, I'm also getting that this person is very giving. They're generous like you. So you feel like attracts like. This person is similar to you in many ways. Okay, give me more here, Spirit. Give me more on the Leo's energy toward this person. Ooh, the World card in the reverse. Okay. So this is only for some of you, this message. Yeah, Four of Pentacles. Now, something about that past person, okay, seems unfinished. Or I feel like there's a past energy that keeps trying to resurface in this reading. And I feel like I'm tapping into your energy where you're trying to push the past away and usher in the new. But there does seem to be someone who is holding on to you, okay? Because in the past energy, when you got sunglasses, this is literally someone still watching you, still kind of checking for you, trying to see what it is that you're doing. I feel like at some point you will have to deal with that unfinished business with that person. Okay, but give me more, Spirit. What is this Four of Wands here? Why is this Four of Wands here? Okay, Page of Pentacles and the King of Pentacles. King of Pentacles. Okay. Bottom deck, the Emperor. Okay, so this is like you putting yourself in a position to have a more stable connection than you've ever had. So it's like this past person is going to have to eat their heart out, seeing you be treated properly by this Emperor energy. And not only are you being treated properly by this new love, Ace of Cups, okay, you feel as though this is like your full happiness here. So it's almost as though perhaps this past person, if you let them go, if you're done with that karmic cycle, because that's how it feels, that they're going to have to watch you be loved properly. And it's going to be a very sad day. All right. That person's going to be very stressed watching this because they're definitely watching. I keep pulling the sunglass card because I feel like they keep refreshing your page, keep looking at you while you're over here innocent, trying to enjoy your damn life and investing in this new connection. Now, I do want to say too that this connection could have started off as like more like a friendship, something very platonic, but then starts to go into something like more date-like. Okay, and I feel like this person is very well dressed as well, very well put together. Okay, and they are a king, so they're somebody who really has their shit together, and I feel like that's very attractive to you. And if you are a divine masculine, shout out to you. It's a queen. It's not somebody being represented as a page, right? So that means that this person has gone through many life experiences that have given them this level of wisdom. All right, now I'm also going to say this, if you are dealing with this person, okay, wow, yeah, here's the king coming out again. This is how they're feeling toward you. We're going to get to that in a minute. But if you are dealing with this person, I feel like they have a certain level of intelligence, or even like the way that they speak really turns you on here. Okay, really, really turns you on. And I feel like they give good hugs. I don't know why I'm getting something about wrestling or something like that, or tussling. All right, maybe you guys like play fight or something like that. Okay, let me know down below in the comments. Let me know I'm not crazy. All right, so bottom of the deck for your person's overall energy, the Four of Wands, period, Leo. Fire energy here. I feel like this person, like, I'm not going to say, because I'm not into like a, big fairy tale energy here, but I got to call it what it is. Four of Wands is like, again, the 1111 card, which came out for you. But this is like a very celebratory energy. This person is excited that you have come across their path. They're very excited about you, Leo. I feel like you guys have a lot of fun. Maybe you guys are going to go out dancing or something like that. Or maybe you're a dancer, or like a quote on air quote part-time dancer in the mirror at home. All right. But this person's like, they like all of those things about you. And with the King of Cups, this is like somebody whose feelings have matured very quickly. Now, this is a bit like, whoa, to me, because again, I feel like this is a newer connection here, and you're trying to get rid of someone old, right? But with the King of Cups, this is representing such a matured person, right? Somebody who's emotionally intelligent. This person does not have the same problems that past person did. All right, and I feel like you're going to have to make a decision, Leo, like, listen, I can't, what is this? Before I say that. Ooh, okay. Yeah, this is what I'm saying. Okay, Leo, yeah. I feel like you're going to be very much focused on a new passionate start with someone else, okay? Because the thing is, it's like, yeah, that cycle with your past person for many of you guys is not closed. But one thing about the Leo, you're going to stay single. All right, Nine of Pentacles energy. And I feel like you may be still slightly one foot in, one foot out, Leo, if you're being honest. But I feel like you're more out than you are in, okay? Because it's like this person is starting to pull on more of like your heartstrings than this past person is. And part of you is like in a bit of disbelief because you didn't think that you could really fall for someone else like you fell for that past person. But it looks like it's very much happening. This is what I'm saying, Leo. This is what I'm saying, Two of Cups, soulmate energy. So you're getting a lot of water energy. You could be dealing with a water sign. Otherwise, this person is very emotional about you. Now, what's so funny is I feel like you're so poised about this situation, right? You're so grounded. You're so chill. Again, like your level of peace or unbotheredness like is unmatched. And I think that's because you've had your head down. You've been so focused on making Leo the best Leo you can be. Sun card energy, Leo. So it's like this person seeing you thrive like that, this newer person and this older person is making them like want you. So keep whatever you're doing, keep doing it. All right, I feel like you're starting to show a little affection, okay, toward this newer person. But I'm also getting like you're real cool, calm, and collected. But with the Two of Cups toward you, this is your person feeling like you guys have similar interests, values, passions, and seeing like, okay, this really does have long-term potential. I feel like your person tries to come off like they want you to know that they think of you. They want you to know that they care about you, but they kind of, I feel like they don't fully expose the King of Cups in them, all right, or show you like the full amount of love and feelings that they have for you, because it's almost like they would be a little bit like embarrassed for you to know how much they care about you already. All right, now with the King of Wands is how they're viewing you. So if you are a masculine or a feminine, take the energy as it resonates, but they're seeing you as somebody who's very outspoken, you're confident, you're ambitious, and you're also like, there's nothing that you feel like you have to hide about yourself. Whereas in your past connection, you may have felt so burdened and so like your light was dim, Leo. Okay, I'm definitely getting like you might have had to dim yourself a bit and you got tired of that shit, or you couldn't fully be your big Leo, like happy, bright, shining self because there was always problems in this past connection. Whereas with this one, they're seeing you as like, damn, the Leo really has it. Like they really, really have it. Now, just like how you like this person, how they speak and how they present themselves, this person really likes the same things about you as well. Okay, and I must also say this person is very like, finds you extremely attractive with the King of Wands. So if you are the divine feminine dealing with a masculine, I feel like this person definitely has like a hard on for you, like just period. All right, bottom of the deck, Two of Pentacles. All right, so they still are in their mind like, okay, like I wonder what the Leo thinks about me. Is it something that's going to move forward? Okay, because they're a little nervous. All right, you make them nervous here. Why is the King of Cups here? What's making their emotions so developed for the Leo this soon? How are they? Ooh, okay, they see you as the damn Empress. That makes sense. I mean, who the hell wouldn't be in love with the Empress? They're viewing you as the Empress. The Empress is all four queens in one, especially if you're dealing with a divine masculine. Take the roles as it resonates. So if you are a divine masculine, this person is seeing you as, if you're dealing with the divine feminine, this person is seeing you as an emperor energy, right? All four kings in one. So this is like the ultimate person that you could deal with. Now, this is also like a pedestal kind of energy, right? So this person could really put you up on a pedestal, especially because you might feel like this person has all their shit together, but they look at you that way. It's because it's almost like they see themselves as a king, but you as the Empress. So it's like they're here, you're here. All right, they see themselves as a queen, but they see you as an emperor. They're here, you're here kind of energy. And I feel like, honestly, listen, us Leos, we like people to feel like that. All right, put me up on a pedestal, put me up high. All right, I like being up there. The air is good. Okay, so it's that kind of energy I feel like this person makes you feel. All right, which makes sense that they're viewing you as somebody who brings about peace of mind. Also, the fact that you have cultivated peace of mind, it's like you're bringing in a partner who also is very like, I want to say very gung-ho about being at peace and bringing in only peaceful connections. So this feels really, really chill. Like this is a real chill kind of couple here. Okay, there could also be a major difference in skin complexion, perhaps race. All right, now with the Nine of Swords, oh wow, here's that Emperor. Doesn't follow too far behind the Empress. So you bring out the higher qualities in this person, period. Okay, because they feel like when they met you, they had more growing to do. Even if you feel like this person is well off, even if you feel like this person has all their shit together, no. When they met you, they learned they had more work to do. They're like, I want to be the man who deserves her. I want to be the woman who deserves him. Now with the Nine of Swords here, again, they're so anxious. There's so much anxiety around like wanting this connection to be successful here. What is all this anxiety about here? They might have even told you like, Leo, you make me nervous or you make me blush. Like, oh my God, you're flattering me. Okay, I'll just take the Ace of Wands. So obviously the Ace of Wands, lots of passion, all like many wands. Okay, so there's a lot of attraction here. I feel like you might notice this if you hold this person's hand, they get clammy, or you're going to see like apparent signs of nervousness here. I'm also getting that they like talking about you, or they really enjoy your conversation. I feel like, Leo, you have a lot of knowledge about different things, and that's something that they may not have had from someone at some point. What is the Two of Pentacles? Okay, yeah, they didn't really have that before. Knight of Wands. So I feel like they kind of always kept themselves guarded, and now they feel like, okay, well, I feel comfortable expressing myself to the Leo because I know the Leo gets it. Like, you just get this person, Leo. Okay. I like this. So it's like with this new person, it looks like you're gonna continue to date them. So give me more on how they're feeling in their next step, Spirit. How they're feeling in their next step. So past life relationship, when I said you just get them, this says you have known each other before. Okay, so if you are into that, then you guys have spent lifetimes with each other before. If you're not into that, then there's just a great sense of familiarity here. All right, soulmate, listen. The soulmate card came out here. It says, yes, this is a soulmate. So this is a very divine connection here. Hence why it's difficult for you to leave this connection alone, Leo. This seems very healthy. Now, we also have passion. This talks about allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. This is the Ace of Wands. So it's a new passion. What I also find interesting for your last card, keep an open mind. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectations. Now, for me as a reader, this does not mean phenotypically, right? Not how this person looks. This is who you thought was your soulmate or your life partner versus who really is. So that past person, like I said, a karmic cycle, looks like your past person was indeed a karmic, and this person is a true soulmate that can really come in and like make you feel truly seen, heard, and uplifted. Like, this is a beautiful reading, Leo. I hope this gave you some sort of clarity. Thank you so much. Talk to you soon.